What's going on, YouTube? We are back and we are going to talk about the moron of the day. This guy, the TikToker that poisoned food at Walmart with roach spray or Raid or whatever the hell he did. This guy's an absolute moron, you guys. I mean, I know this was like a trend when people would go around and just like open some drinks and take a sip and close it. That's just disgusting, man. It's terrible. Like, that's a trend that needs to go far, far away. Leave that in 2024. Leave that 10 years ago. But don't do this, man. This was one of the dumbest things that you could have done, and you probably are going to be facing like some attempted murder charges. You just don't know. That type of bug spray is not good for human consumption. Like, it's a poison, and you poison the entire food and vegetable aisle in Walmart in Mesa, Arizona. I live in Arizona, man. What would you do that for? Ya freaking moron, ya bozo. But we're gonna react to a Totsi or a Tozi's video of the TikToker poisons food at Walmart as a prank, and he instantly regrets it. You guys, make sure you leave a like down on this video and also subscribe if you are new. I'll be posting some crazy reactions on this channel. But we'll go ahead and get into this video because this one's a doozy, man. This is an absolute doozy.
This TikToker just filmed himself poisoning food at Walmart as a prank, and this might be the dumbest thing that he's done. Oh, dude.
Like, why? Like, what are you getting out of this?
There is no way. I hope that's water. Well, now I'm hopping in a few hours later. It was not water. He admitted that it was poison, but we'll get into that later on. What a great way to end up in prison or get sued by Walmart. My two main questions here are, why would you ever do that? And then I guess the follow-up to that question is, why would you ever film yourself doing that? The only thing that's funny that will come from this video is his reaction to the repercussions he gets from it. But sadly, we've been covering this guy for a while, and I immediately started searching around the Phoenix local news stations, and sure enough, we found some more details on this. So, according to ABC 15, the Mesa Police Department is investigating after a video was posted online showing a man spraying open foods with bug spray at a Walmart store. So this happened in Mesa, Arizona, which is a suburb outside of Phoenix. ABC 15 was made aware of the social media video Friday morning. It shows a man holding a can of Hot Shot bug spray as he appears to spray on a variety of foods at a grocery store, including fresh produce and prepared chicken. The video appears to have since been deleted, but it's making rounds on other websites. Tempe police officials initially said that yes, we're very much aware of this individual, and that the incident was under investigation. Their investigative materials have since been turned over to Mesa Police to investigate, as the video appears to have been filmed at a Mesa store located at Stapley and Baseline Roads. Mesa Police say they're actively investigating the store in question and has taken a proactive approach to ensure the safety of their customers. Police say any produce that may have been affected has been removed from public access areas. Dude, they must have thrown out so much inventory because of him. It's good that they took immediate action here, and it's about time because this guy is a net negative for society. All he does is harass, tamper, and assault people for his content.
Yeah, that's a problem. Why the hell would you do something like that for content? And to what he said, why would you record it? Bro, what are you thinking? You are an absolute jackass, man. Why would you do that? I mean, and then you did it in Arizona. You know they are gonna throw you under the jail, boy. You know they're gonna throw you under the jail, you dipshit. They're gonna throw you under the toilets of the jail, man. Do you know where you're at? Man, you're crazy. That type of stuff is so like played out. I think that stuff is absolutely played out. I personally think people that do that are so attention deprived that they have to do something so idiotic that there's only two outcomes. You end up in jail or you end up in jail. There's no other way. And then you filmed your face like a dickhead. You're an absolute bozo, man. That's a moron.
Content. You can barely call it that.
Look at this moron. It's not content. What else was he doing? What else was he doing?
Right.
That's just fucking stupid. Like, bro, you're an asshole, dude. Like, why would you do that? Like, what did that old guy do to you, man? What did he do? Did he say anything to you? Did he do anything to you ever? Have you ever met him? You're just doing things for content that is not worth it. And trust and believe, if you do it to the wrong one, they're going to drag you out of there on a stretcher. I can tell you. Even the wrong person watching you do that will drag you out of there on a stretcher. Don't do stuff like that. Guys, take note from this video. Do not do stuff like this. This is not worth it because people don't play. And nowadays, people really don't play. And if you go into a laundromat touching people's clothes and you put something in there, man, you might mess around and lose your life. I'm just saying, you might lose your life, man. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
I mean, for all we know, he might have ruined this guy's only set of clothes. When I had to use a laundromat back in like 2017, when the YouTube ad boycott was going on and I couldn't afford a place that had an in-unit laundry, I would have to wear all my clothes until everything was dirty. Then I went to the laundromat with everything because I wanted to be there as little as possible. So that's what I'm saying. It could be a possibility that that was all this guy's clothes. So the guy now has to discover this, remove all the nasty raw food he put in there, and then pay to rewash his clothes all again and wait infinitely longer. Petition to just put this man under a jail. But hey, I mean, what's so great about this guy is just like so many others, he's so hungry for attention on the internet that he builds up a phenomenal case against himself. He is his own best witness. Because this guy can actually face some serious time for his Walmart stunt, and we'll get into that shortly. But it's safe to say the guy that we're talking about today is one of the worst examples of creators that has built their careers off of harassing innocent fast food workers and assaulting innocent people minding their own business. His content easily falls into the crash out niche, which I guess the likes of Johnny Somali and many others have kind of put into the mainstream light. And
so those are the new crash out artists and crash out content creators that we have nowadays. Johnny Somali, the bozo, out of the country. And then this clown, without a red nose that's spraying Raid on Walmart vegetables. But the original crash out artist, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I know, was Bunk Gang. Do you guys remember Bunk Gang? And he actually changed his life quite a bit. He's actually walking on a straight arrow right now, and shout out to him because he's actually changed his life for the better, and he does regret all the things that he did. But Bunk Gang was the guy that did all this type of pranking, stealing, robbing, running away, getting haircuts and running off. He was just a terror in society. And I'm pretty sure he got caught more than once, and he probably got caught by the wrong one and realized that this shit is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. That type of content is just not worth it, because as I said before, you can run into the wrong person and that person will beat the dog shit out of you, and there's nothing that you'll be able to do, especially if they outweigh you and they just maul you like a brown bear or a polar bear on a salmon. It'll tear your ass to shreds, man. But yeah, Bunk Gang was the original, guys, and all these copycat killers are just it's gotten to the point where it's lame. Maybe I'm old and I respect other people, because it's gotten to the point where it's just annoying at this point. Just don't do it, because it's annoying content. No one cares but little 12 and 13 and under-year-olds. No one else cares. All the adults think you're an absolute jackass. So take my word of advice, don't do it.
His main claim to fame is dumping a bag of ice into a fryer at a fast food chain.
Oh, I remember this.
Those tacos with the egg roll? Hey!
Yeah, if you don't know what happens when you do that, here's an example of someone doing it with way less ice.
Holy fucking shit. No way.
TLDR, it floods the kitchen with grease. They have to shut everything down, and what a nightmare. He just harasses minimum wage workers with his TikTok videos. And from what I can tell, he does have a past of being arrested, and this will really hurt him, especially when it comes to the Walmart situation, as what he did is, from what I can understand, a class 6 felony. And a class 6 felony has a pretty wide range of what can happen to you, but because it seems like he has multiple priors, he's looking at a prison sentence of 2.25 years to 5.75 years in Arizona. So I hope he has fun with that. What a terrible state to choose to commit felonies in. And I think this might have caused a chain reaction for him, where he suddenly just gets charged for a bunch of his past TikToks. For example, like false imprisonment and disrupting a business practice, which happens here. Right.
He's just a nuisance.
No. You guys are locked in there. Forever.
I hope he let him out instantly. And he also did the same thing here, but with a bike lock.
I don't think he realizes that that is kidnapping charges for every last person that's inside of that building. Once you lock someone in somewhere, it doesn't matter if it's a box, a door, a room, a bathroom, that turns into kidnapping charges. And you want to times those charges by however many people are inside of the building. Every single human. So if there's 30 people inside of whatever it looks like that may have been a Ross, if there's 30 people in there, that is 30 felony charges of kidnapping for placing a bungee cord on the exit doors. You are a moron. It's beyond me at this point. I don't know why. And the bike lock is way too far. That's way too far. Like, that takes a lot to get off the door. That's way too far. And how did he get so far with this content? Like, how did he post so much content on this and not get caught? He's shown his face over and over. There is a friend, family member, associate, old coworker. There is someone who knows his first and last name, who knows where he lives. How hasn't he got the shackles thrown on him and slammed under the bathroom of the jail? How isn't that possible? And boy, you better not go to prison, because people like you, oh yeah, they like to butter you up. And I ain't talking about with bread. You know, they like to, squirmy fish with peanut butter. You better be careful, man. You better be careful. But guys, this is insane.
Here it seems like the bike lock, or well, because, when you open the door, the bike lock will probably extend enough to let people out. But still, like, dude.
Amazon hates this, but there's nothing they can do to stop it. There's a new intelligent drone shaking up the photography industry, and it's so advanced, even the U.S. Product Safety Commission.
It's still obstruction of business, no matter what. And then you have the property damage, and I guess obstructing a business here. Then you have attempted battery with a cake.
Somebody's birthday today. Who's gonna get a cake?
Yeah, see, he's coming up there for you. You gonna run? You're gonna run? Yeah, see, that time you're gonna run. You do it and you run? It's not funny anymore. It's not funny. It's not funny when you run. At least have the balls like a man to stand up for what you did. But don't run. Don't run. It just makes it worse. It makes you so minuscule and weak. It's just worse, man. Now now he's afraid.
Yeah, getting hit with a cake from that high up will definitely hurt. This was probably the most shocking one I found, though, where he threw a deceased pigeon into a McDonald's fryer. Very surprised he hasn't been sued for this.
Fried pigeon?
So he hit the employee and the fryer with that. Man, I would hate to be his defense attorney. But on the other hand, they are employing these lawyers, so a little bit of both there. But either way, this dude's life is essentially a crash out simulator. He is trying to make his life as hard as possible for himself, just for a little bit of social media attention. Then we have another one of him just obstructing a business. It's incredible, actually, how many of these there are.
I think he has like mental health issues. That's my. I think he has mental health issues. Every time he shows a video, he does something with his eyes. Like, bro, I think you're halfway. I think the cheese slipped off the cracker. I think it's falling off, and you're just raging. Sheesh.
Here's in Glendale, Arizona.
Looks like he had a black eye right there. Somebody got a hold of him.
There's a fire in your bathroom. Oh yeah, you forgot. There's a fire in your bathroom.
Wait, there's a fire in the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's not funny, bro.
Bro's hilarious. What a waste of time. This guy has clearly been harassing the greater Phoenix area for long enough that even the Tempe Reddit is asking why he hasn't been arrested yet. So it's safe to say a lot of the locals are reporting his actions. So it'll be really interesting to see what will happen from this. Because now we actually know the police are finally investigating, and clearly they have been aware of him. Maybe something happens in the future, and if so, that'll definitely be an interesting trial to follow. Well, I'm here a few hours later, and something did indeed happen, as he was arrested by Mesa police. And
caught.
Not only was he arrested, but he also turned himself in and admitted that he sprayed poison on the food. So it definitely was not water. At this point, dude, he's just a danger to society. Just please put him in prison. This is unacceptable. We do not deserve to live in a society with someone who's just willingly poisoning food for his own TikTok content. But here, according to the AZ Central, we have the title saying Mesa police arrest man seen in TikTok video spraying bug spray on food at Walmart. Mesa police arrested 27-year-old Charles Smith for allegedly spraying pesticides on produce at a Mesa Walmart and filming it for a reckless social media post. Smith went into the Walmart located on Sapley and Baseline Roads Thursday evening planning to film pranks. A video showed the man spraying bug spray on yams, lemons, chicken, and other produce was uploaded to Instagram and TikTok by the known user Wolfie Coletti. The original video has since been deleted, but reposts are circulating online. Through investigative means, with the assistance of the Tempe Police Department, detectives were able to identify Smith as the suspect.
You know, I'm glad that he got caught. I'm really glad that he got actually caught. Like it's one of those things where it's such a sigh of relief. Like, get this piece of shit off the streets, get him out of society, because nobody wants to get some vegetables, lemons, even rotisserie chicken and take it home and it has Raid all over it. Because I can tell you, there was people that actually bought that product before the video came out and actually took it home and ate the food, ate the lemons, used the product that was sold in a public space. This is insane, you guys. This cannot happen anymore. And to be honest, us as society can't root these type of things on. Once you see it, report it. If you see it, report it. Don't laugh at it. Don't share it to your friends in the little social media groups. Report it. If you see it on TikTok, report it to your local law enforcement, please. Now, guys, YouTube has picked out a video just for you to watch next. Make sure you sit back and enjoy it. Until next time, folks, I will see you in the next one.